to cut everybody off.
Like now.
I told you, I don't think I would fight. That's wild, bro.
Where are we talking about these questions? Orgy going on? My man, he's a joke.
She aged like cheese.
You got
Speak on it, brother. Speak on it.
Practically become Bruce Wayne.
What we gotta do, Mika?
Push the goddamn button, man.
Booyaka.
Hey, chill.
My bad, I supposed to say it twice.
Yeah,
Booyaka.
you tripping. You tripping. Oh man, it's always a crazy start back with the equipment, because everything just be doing his own thing.
True. For sure.
What's up, brother? How you feeling? How was your weekend?
But brother, it was very eventful, brother. I found out this weekend that I'm good looking in real life. So that's a plus. You know what I'm saying? Uh,
Okay.
Also found out that I catfish some people because
What's happening, JJ?
apparently online I give off short king. So somebody thought I was like 5'6" in real life. Don't know where that come from.
Brother, we all took pictures together, and we all.
But I don't know. I don't know. Right.
Okay.
Somebody
Okay.
thought, not gonna say who, but somebody thought I was 5'5" with brown eyes. But it is what it is. Had a great time. Had an event we went to. Had a random blonde haired woman sitting on my lap. So
What's good, Jed?
it was cool. It was cool. I was good there for a good time and a long time. It was cool.
That's good to hear, brother. That's good to hear, man.
How about yourself?
Not as good. Not as good, brother. Flat tire. Yeah, had a
Mhm.
flat tire. What's up, Keith? Had to replace the headlight bulb.
Okay.
And I don't know about your car, but apparently, what's up, Keith? But my car be wanting you to break your hand and this look, brother. I got these.
Mhm.
This ain't getting in the little spaces, brother. So
Brother,
yeah, that was
I had a Chrysler 300. All right.
a Chrysler 300.
I had a Chrysler 300, brother,
Mm-hmm.
and the battery was in the bumper. Brother, you had to take off the front tire
No,
to get to the battery.
send it back. Get
I didn't know
Chrysler about it.
it. Bro,
Get
I had
Chrysler
no
about it.
clue. Shoot,
Yep,
my
yep.
sister got like a Chevy something. She got some type of SUV, but the battery, I feel like this is dangerous. The battery is in the back seat on where it's on the floor
I'm not getting in that car.
where the back seat is. So your feet is on top of the bag.
I'm not getting in that car. I'm not
Yeah,
getting in that
man.
car.
Yeah, I didn't like that. I didn't like that. I think what they're trying to do is they're just trying to make ways to make you take it to a shot.
Brother, I'm just like, brother, people out here got larger hands than most. So why are you making it a situation where I gotta like dislocate my fingers to try to get into this spot to remove a light, and then I gotta put the light back in, so I gotta do it twice. It was stupid.
They want you to get
But
frustrated, take it to a shot.
boy, hey, listen. But we did a video that we released earlier, and make sure y'all go check that out. Who's your favorite sitcom dad of all time? Make sure you go comment, like, and share that video. So, just wanted to ask you because you weren't able to attend that. Who is your favorite sitcom or TV dad?
That's a tough one. That's a tough one. But it would have to be between I feel like I'm finna be judged. I'm finna be judged. It would have to be Carl Winslow
Mm-hmm.
and or Al Bundy.
Al Bundy.
Al Bundy.
Okay. Explain to me why Al Bundy.
Brother,
Because that's an interesting one.
Bro, I used to love me some Al Bundy. Al Bundy didn't want to do nothing but sell shoes and drink beer.
He was a shoe salesman. That is crazy. That's
That's
a
all.
wild job, bro.
But that's all he wanted to do. He worked hard, putting shoes on fat women's feet all day. Like, all he wanted to do was come home, drink beer, and play and hit pubic hairs. That's all he wanted to do. But then he got a stupid son, a
He
dumb
definitely-
daughter,
He had a dumb son.
and an aggravating wife with a
He
whole
had
bunch of hairspray.
He had both of those. Yeah, all three of those.
Yeah, all three of those. The son was stupid. The son was dumb. The daughter was stupid. The wife aggravated.
Understood. Now
I felt like he did a good
I thought
job.
about Carl Winslow, but then I thought about how they sent that little baby upstairs and she ain't never come back down.
That was her fault.
I mean,
She was too bad.
I understand. But anyway, let's go ahead and introduce the show so we can jump on into this this movie extravaganza. What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? We'd like to welcome you to another episode of the Popcorn in Your Beer podcast. I'm your host, Rashad, along with the crew.
Hey man, this your boy Duke, your favorite fat person.
And last but not least, I am the King MOE, aka You Not Bonafide.
Brother, getting pieced
You
up
not
and having
on-
your daughter call somebody else daddy got to be crazy. Like, brother, hey, how you
You not
get pieced
bonafide.
up? You get pieced up like this. You get
Put
pieced
up your
up.
dudes.
You get pieced up like this, and your daughters are calling this man daddy. I'm crashing out.
Shit, I told you got hit by a train.
That's crazy. She said everybody was getting hit by a train. So I
But
just-
clearly,
She said a lot of people get hit by
Really?
trains, you know.
clearly, I didn't get hit by a train.
She said that's not your daddy got hit by a train. I said, bro. But he right there.
Your shelf is empty, brother.
Yeah. I'm doing some switching around and some stuff. So we ain't got one this week. I'll be back with it next week. Actually, I'll be back on Sunday. I'll be back on Sunday with it, but we'll rendezvous at that. But I'm moving some stuff around, reorganizing. So what's that, Chris?
You got Michael Jackson.
Do I have Michael Jackson? I don't have a Michael Jackson.
Bro, you don't got Michael Jackson, bro. You don't have nothing.
Brother, listen, first of all, I'm not sleeping in a room and Michael Jackson on my. It's bad enough I got Pennywise sitting here. I want Michael Jackson up there looking at me too. I ain't got time for that. These things be having little creepy eyes too, bro. Nah, it's good. So, as you know, we do once a month. We ask the viewers for a movie to review, and this time they chose "Oh Brother, Where Art Thou," starring George Clooney. Y'all want to give like initial reactions before we get into it, or how you want to do it?
Oh, you mean like,
Racist.
oh yeah.
This movie was absolutely racist. Like, this movie, what?
I just want to say
God.
everybody. I just want to say everybody in this movie stinks.
They didn't take baths. They wasn't bathing back then.
And not only that, but if they was, where it was because it was lake water. When lake water dry up, everybody in the movie
Be smelling like algae.
stinks.
It just felt like he just kept pouring on more sense. And you know, like when you put sense on top of funk and them,
Not too much. So this tell me
That's not good math.
JJ was a part of this selection.
JJ was a part of this, Kiana was a part of this, Marjorie was a part of this movie.
I should slap y'all
Selection.
noses off.
Slap
your nose.
all your noses to the ground.
All of them.
So this is a musical. And it was a tough musical to get through.
This is classified as a musical.
This was a musical. This was definitely a musical. I mean, it's a comedy adventure, but it was a musical to me.
Mm-hmm.
I looked at it as, I mean, you could, because the old Negro spirituals in this movie was making me sleepy.
Brother, the people in all white was creeping me out. Like I was like, hey.
Like, what kind of congregation is this?
I don't know what it was, but they was just all of them went to the water to get baptized at once, and that was a dirty river. How you in all white getting baptized in that dirty river? I don't think that's what God was. I just feel like God wouldn't go there.
That water was big musty.
That water had stuff in it. That was the water from Flint, Michigan.
Everybody, once again, everybody was stank in this movie.
Musty. It was because it was hot. I know it was hot.
Brother,
You know, I know it was hot because dust was kicking up. Dust was everywhere.
What was it located at?
Slavery. It was Mississippi.
Oh hell yeah.
Brother, Mississippi still look like that to this day. If you go to Mississippi right now, it look just like this movie. They shot this 4 years ago.
4 years ago. Wow.
That's what it was.
Yeah, brother.
My bad. I ain't had no bread, man. Y'all gotta forgive me, bro. Anyway, so the movie starts off with them doing some kind of
slavery.
Yeah, it's definitely starts off with slavery.
It's crazy, brother.
The movie starts. I thought I was watching Sinners again with the way that the movie was starting though. I was like, oh wait, well that was in Mississippi too.
I thought it was the wrong movie.
At first I did too. I was like, it's way too many black people in here. This one what was on the poster.
This is right? The first couple of minutes threw me off because nobody knows the white boys not there.
Nope.
Because all of them other people was black.
Yeah.
They was black.
Singing old Negro spirituals and everything.
And
the only white boys are going. Nobody.
Let me tell you what pissed me off about this. I know it's not them singing, and I feel like it was some black people singing them songs, and I got a little mad. I ain't gonna lie. I said, okay, all right.
I mean, it was 98% black people out there.
It was. I said, nobody noticed the three white dudes that's missing from the line?
Nope. And it was all chained. And it was all chained together.
Slavery. You right.
Hey, dude, what they say about the gun line?
You don't need no gun line.
What ain't got no gun lines at?
Cafe. Got no gun line, Cafe.
In Mississippi, you don't need no gun line.
What were they
They
doing?
should-
I don't.
They
get
should have
what
had some gun lines. They should have had some gun lines.
RUNNOFT.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Whoever directed this movie, they racist. This is why.
It was two. It was two brothers.
They racist too.
Not brothers as in black people, but it
Oh,
was
Oh,
two
I was
people.
about to say.
It was two people who were brothers.
Okay, they
Okay,
so they
that makes
definitely
sense.
racist. This is why, because the director directed and told the black
Directors.
The director. It's crazy.
and told the black people in this scene to look happy. Those dudes were smiling.
Bro, the dude
They
that
was
they was
smart.
the dude that they was walking to hang was happy. I was like, hold up. He's like, hey, y'all fine gentlemen, y'all ain't gotta do this now. We don't even know each other like that. I said,
Hey, dude.
Mhm.
The directors of this movie's name were Ethan and Joel.
Oh yeah, they
Oh.
white.
they got a
Look at
980
Joe.
score a piece.
Mm. Oh yeah, that sounds like privilege.
So they working on the railroad,
All the live long day.
singing Negro spirituals. Negra spirituals.
Negra.
This man said,
And
this
smile.
man said, I don't record no Negra song. The what? What do you mean? What do you mean, sir?
That's what he
racist.
meant. Like, that was
Yeah,
wrong.
we about to hit y'all with some previews of the remix.
Yeah. And then, yeah. Hey man, so this was my issue for most of the movie. They were doing a lot of moving around. And the one dude was like, y'all only had 2 weeks left. He'll pay you $5 to sing in his can. That was crazy. I didn't know what that meant.
I still don't know.
But he gave him $10 instead. So I was like, oh, okay. The way that they were talking to each other, it sounded like they knew each other for a long time. But then, like when you got down to like the nitty gritty or whatever, they didn't really know each other that long. And why were those three tied up together, a chain together?
Because they was on the white people.
See, look at that.
That in itself is racist because there's 76 people out there. None of them was chained up. They had the pickaxes.
Oh, the black dude. Yeah, what they pickaxes was. I ain't seen them throw a single axe in that ground.
But for whatever reason, all three of y'all is chained together.
Convenient.
Mm-hmm.
Convenient. It's got to be racist. It's got to be racist.
It was Mississippi, bro.
I understand that. Mississippi racist now. Mississippi is racist
Mississippi is still the old South.
now. They ain't have no nigga pies. They got white only.
Oh hell no, not at all.
They got white only pies. Man, hey, so
these knuckleheads is running through cornfields and woods and you know what I'm saying? And I think
no. But yeah, I know what you're saying, but yeah.
And I think the first stop they make was at
It was on a train, a boxcar train.
Yeah.
Because George Clooney gets on first and didn't think to make sure the other people got on.
Hello.
One dude fell down, and I'm just like, he's sitting there monologuing while they trying to run for their life to catch up to this train. And I just thought to myself, I said, this is a little dumb because y'all are chained together by foot. So something bad gonna happen.
Oh yeah. I'm kind of glad it did because it wasn't gonna make sense.
He asked, "Is it? I think he said, "Well, any of them are Smiths?" It's like a locksmith or something. Yes, sir.
So stepmother, huh, guys? Uh, so y'all remember that long ass chain that old girl had Marcus Houston?
Hey, chill out. Hey, chill out right now. Hey, chill out real fast.
You got a point. You got a point.
Bro, where did she get all that chain from?
Same chain.
There
Same
was
chain.
no. And it had to be a light chain too because they was running with it. So what were they chained to?
Not enough chain.
No, it had to be enough chain because he was after dude fell, the other dude fell, and then George Clooney was still standing up there for a little minute before the chain snatched him
Oh
down.
yeah.
So how long was this chain?
So you remember that chain that old girl had Marcus Houston hooked up to? Same chain.
You know what? I just figured it out. Just realized it. Think about it. The only white people they escaped. They had white chains. The chains they had was privilege. Stay woke.
I hate you so much.
Stay woke.
I hate you so
They didn't
much.
get them. They didn't get them nigga chains. They get white chains. White chains only.
I hate you so much.
Tell you,
Bro. So he never tells them exactly why he tells them that he's breaking out because there's a buried treasure, and it's on a certain day where they got to go get it. Now he's been lying this entire time because he got a letter from his wife saying, "Yo, I'm about to marry the Duke of Buckingham because he got some money. You know what I'm saying? He be putting it down. You know what I'm saying? You locked up. You know what I'm saying?
I told the girls that you got hit by a train. And I told the girls you got hit by a train. So I don't know what to tell you, big dog, but it's been real. it's been real. You know, hope you enjoy your life. Yeah. So they're going this whole time thinking that they about to get he's bona fide. Now, no, he ain't.
The hands was bona fide. He socked the old boy out. I said, God, how you getting pieced up in front of your kids and their kids calling this man dad? Hey, you gotta shoot him. You should have shot him.
You gotta hold that.
Yeah, you should have shot him.
So
twice.
Does the congregation at the lakefront happen before they go to the house where the little boy was shooting at him?
Nah, that's after. Because remember he finds out that he steals something.
Removed first for Pete to even run off into the water like so. Yeah. So they come up on some little shack in the middle of nowhere, and
little naked boy out there.
Little boy barefoot in overalls with a rifle, just dumping. Like, hey, if you're from the bank, my daddy told me to shoot you.
That's crazy.
Brother, if I could deal with bill collectors like that,
how they coming to collect on their load? You got a rifle. Hey, we're gonna shoot him right now. Shoot him.
Imagine a USPS pulling up at your front yard, and you just sitting on the front porch with a Draco.
Well, like, FedEx pulling up on you.
Don't you put that envelope in my mailbox?
That's crazy. FedEx pulling up on you, and you can't do nothing.
And that little boy daddy,
Hey man,
he was the opposite of fast.
remedial. I think that's the word you're looking for, brother. Very
But
remedial.
he was smart enough to be like, I suppose y'all want them chains off, huh?
Mm.
The hell y'all want these chains off? Oh yeah, daddy was trash.
As all get out.
That little boy daddy was no better than the nigga with the gold teeth from Queen of Slim.
Mm.
Mm.
Yeah, I still hate that movie.
He done disassembled the boy chains. Let him, you know what I'm saying? Let him come in the house. They done, you know what I'm saying, had a little sidebar conversation or what have you. They done went outside, sat outside a barrel of fire and sang doo-wop on the corner. And then he was like, shit, it's some I just got some brand new hay from Home Depot that I just laid down in that barn out back. Y'all lay down. I got some brand new hay. I ain't got no extra bed. I got some brand new hay. I just got from Lowe's. You know what I'm saying? It's fresh.
Set them
Bro,
boys.
I know his
up.
breath was stank, bro. Did you see the amount of plaque that was built up like a brick house on this man's mouth, bro?
And all of them
Brother,
was like that. That's why. That's like when people be saying that people was fine back then. I'd be like, it's kind of cap. I think that's cap. Hygiene
I
wasn't
mean,
there.
well, you can't really say that because they was used to the phone, so they really didn't even know they was stank, probably.
It was nose blind.
Yeah, they
Oh
didn't
yeah.
know they was stank.
Oh yeah.
They had no clue that
Didn't
they
care.
was stank.
Booty was tart. They didn't even care. Still putting their mouth on it. They're like, I don't even care.
And George Clooney character cared more about his comb over than he did the other two niggas.
That stank hair grease.
That
Homemade,
pomade.
brother. Homemade.
He said,
The
I'm a Dapper Dan man.
Dapper. And I know it was stank. Cause they ain't had no shea butter back then. So it wasn't even smelling good. Yeah, no coconut oil, no nothing.
So I refresh my memory. I don't know why this nigga asked for a haircut.
I guess because he was going to see his lady, but you know he was always used to having it.
Yeah, that was his do rag. That was a do rag. That was his do rag, brother. He used it for a do rag.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
You know he wanted to slick back.
I mean, he slicked it back. He about used the whole can of pomade on his head.
You seen what he had at the house? He had a whole
case, bro.
So they out in the barn. Hey, is your shit froze? My shit just froze.
Yeah, mine did. I don't know. I guess everybody did. But StreamYard be tripping. But yeah, so you know, whatever. He set the barn on fire. And
so wait, because they was sleep, and then
Head came.
he heard the cop car pull up. He said, "Oh shit, we in a tight spot. Come on out. We know you're in there. Don't try to unfancy. Oh shit, we in a tight spot."
mm-hmm. They got tighter. They got tighter.
So then he woke the other two boys up. Come to find out, Delmar was related to this man.
He's snitched on his cousin, man.
Ain't personal, cuz.
And even after that, Buddy was like, "Oh shit, we in a tight spot." He said it like 6 times.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I thought I was the only one caught that.
We in a real tight spot.
He kept saying it. I was like, what the? We get it. We get it.
So he was like, "How the hell y'all find us?" It was like, "Hey, your cousin gave you up, man. He gave us the drop on it." He was like, "Hey, my bad, man. They offered me a Coke and some Colgate. I couldn't turn it down.
They don't open no Colgate.
You
Y'all
know,
chewing tobacco.
They offered me Colgate and a 24-pack of Aquafina. I couldn't turn it down."
Aquafina.
Might as well drink dirt. Might as well drink dirt.
He was like, "I'm gonna kill you."
So,
So first they started shooting at him. Then I was like, don't worry about it. We're gonna smoke you out. Then they set the barn on fire. Then they threw the torch up in the barn and he picked it up, threw it back.
That's what I would do.
Smart.
except, yeah. So, barn catch on fire. They get up out of there with
came to the rescue
with a little boy.
Took his daddy car.
Took his daddy car. He drive him out somewhere. I think he drives him to. Where he drove him to?
The middle of nowhere.
Yeah, it was in nowhere.
And kicked the little boy out his car with his pig.
Kicked the little boy out the car, stole the car, and then they started driving. And then they were trying to get some gas, right? I think they were trying to get gas.
Yeah, I think the car had broke down.
Yeah, so they're trying to get some petrol, and they saw a sign or something like that. It said, no, they met
George.
They met George
Nelson, because he was lost looking for directions. Like, hey, is this the way to Dade County where Rick Ross live at?
He said, going down there to record an album. You know what I'm saying? He got me on the ones and twos.
So they driving down the road. Apparently George got a 3-star GTA cop rating.
Oh no, they ain't, I thought you were talking about they met what's his name? Tommy.
The black dude.
Yeah. Didn't they meet Tommy first?
Oh shit, I don't know.
I think
No,
so.
I think they made the black dude first because that was after they
yeah, because they had to go get some gas.
Yeah, because they kicked the little boy out, and then he was hitchhiking, and then they got him, and then that's when they went to the studio to go sing in the can, right?
Yeah, they went to go sing in the can at the studio. Then they got paid.
Y'all bear with Duke. He taking a sponge bath.
No, but I'm not.
That's not a visual I needed in my head right now, bro. Appreciate it. But they yeah, so they sing in the can. Apparently they make a hit record. He gives them $10 when he was only gonna give them $5.
Type shit.
And then was that when they found the people in the all white? Yeah, who sold the souls to the devil? Tommy sold the souls to the devil to make music. I don't know. But I think that's when they met the people in all white and Tommy had ran off.
But yeah, because they was out there in the woods, you know what I'm saying, just kicking it or whatever.
Tommy saw them people in white and took off.
And they was like, well, what's the plan now? What we gonna do? And George Clooney, I forget his character's name, was like, we need to get a car. And the buddy was like, well, shit, how we gonna get a car? He pulled a watch out of his pocket. Was like, we can sell this. So he handed him the watch, and he's
like,
reading,
hey man, that's my cousin watch.
He reading the words inside the watch, and he read the name, and he was like,
and you stole from my kid.
It was the little boy's watch.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, "God damn, well you think you slicker than a can of oil? Huh? You just gonna steal from a? Hey man, come on, man.
He said he stole from the king.
I ought to engage in fisticuffs with you right now." So while they arguing back and forth in the background, you see these slow moving bodies with all white on.
Absolutely not.
Who
Humming.
was
Absolutely not.
who was fixing the betrayals?
Absolutely not.
All white on walking slow. I'm going home.
And the crazy part about it, bro, they act like they did not see them niggas out there.
No, they just walked straight past him. Mm-mm.
So they start walking with them to see where they're going. And they baptizing the whole congregation in this Dasani.
Lake Eole.
That water was stank.
That water was nasty.
That water was big thing.
It had mosquitoes in there, had water moccasins.
Leeches.
The water was nasty. You went in there all white and came out brown. That water was disgusting. That water was nasty.
And then what make it even worse, everybody in line is getting in and getting out. The
He
pastor
done jumped everybody.
The pastor's in there the whole time.
What's up, guys, Joe?
So old Pete.
They wasn't though.
Was it Pete or Del? One of them ran out in the water.
Dale, which I don't know how to say his full name, but whatever his full name was Dale, whoever that was. Delmar. No. It was Pete. Pete ran into the thing first, and then Delmar went.
Yeah.
All his sins wasn't washed away. He was dirty. He was still dirty.
Yeah, them things still on him.
It was on. He might have grabbed a few more.
He was like, he said, I've been absolved all my sins, even that time I robbed that bank. He was like, I thought you said you didn't do that.
Well, technically, I didn't do it. I ain't doing it no more because my sins are washed away.
Yeah, shoot, I'm going to
I'm
tell
like,
Judge I ain't do it, man.
I wish it was 80. Because I got some shit I need to get on.
Boy, hey, I'm trying to tell you.
Come on in, fellas. The water is fine.
No, it's not. No, it wasn't.
At all.
That water.
There was something growing in that water. That water had algae.
Yeah, fungus and bacteria.
Yeah. That water was tart. Yep. Oh.
So
No.
from there, they go to shit. My timeline for this movie is all upside down.
It is all over the place because you thinking in terms of the music and the thing. So I think after this is when they meet George, because they walking back, and George come hopping down the
Trying to find the directions to I-20.
yeah, I don't know where he was going, but
So they riding with George.
like, hey man, you lose money back here, just just
The
loose.
boys then ran down on George. George got excited.
George said, "Hold the wheel."
He said, "Hey, cuz, hold the wheel. Pass me that chop.
Pass me the chopper.
Pass me the
That's
chop."
top of crazy. Wasn't hitting nobody.
Now,
No, hey, wait.
I don't know how many rounds was in that gun, but this man fired 200 rounds at both of them cars, and then randomly looks over and says, "Cows.
I don't like these.
I hate cows." and gave that one cow like a whole 10-piece to the rib.
And the cow, look, the cow did like this. The
This
cow
man
was like,
started shooting cows, bro. I said, "Hey, who is this? Hey."
The cow took a quick 10-piece to the rib and said, "What did he say? Fuck me for?"
yeah, what is that?
And then, not only did the movie show the cow getting sprayed up,
Shut him, get my car. Yo, what?
cow got pancaked. First of all, I feel like the cow should have did more damage to the car than what the car did to the cow. That's just my personal.
Yeah,
That's
because that car had made for it tough back then.
Brother, he hit that cow full speed.
10 rounds from a chopper didn't even drop the cow that got hit. But anywho, they make it to the next town, and George was like, "Hey man, we about to do something. Hey, I'm going for the gusto. I'm trying to break a world record." It was like, "What's that?" It was like 2 banks in 3 hours. Ran up in the bank. That had to have been the most unfazed bank robbery I've ever
I
seen.
said, are they used to this?
I was
Because
just about to say that. They used to do this, like,
first of
damn,
all,
man,
I thought he was
on
out of
Tuesday.
bullets. First of all, I thought he was out of bullets.
No, he
This
wasn't out of
nigga,
bullets.
this nigga fired 63 bullets into the ceiling for no reason,
For no reason.
and everybody was just looking at him like,
You all right? You good?
"Hey, are you cool?"
But
Like
also, that was,
nobody flinched, nobody breathed hard, nothing. And then the old lady with no teeth was talking shit about him.
She said, "Ain't you babyface?" So who you talking to? Who you talking to?
Which one of you rubberneckers said that?
Who was it?
That lady balled her lips up. My bad. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Jesus Saves George Nelson withdrawals is crazy because that man robbed the bank with no face mask on.
And made sure they remembered his name and said,
Said his name.
He said, "Smash the like button. Tell your mama."
Tell your mama them. Tell your mama them. Smash the like button. Here you go. We're gonna go ahead and do that. So they get out the bank and they got them enough money to just do whatever. George done broke him off. He going on his own way. And then this is they start doing little petty crimes or whatever. They done stole some pie, left the money, they ran off. Haven't took a bath yet. They ain't bathed not one single time.
Nobody took a goddamn bath.
They ain't bathed not nan single time.
Everybody's shirt was light and dingy, but the underarm part was dark and moist. Come on, man.
Don't say that word. Don't say that word. But
yeah, brother. Everybody in the movie was thinking moist.
God, I hate that word.
Everybody's neck was terrible.
It was stiff. It was stiff underneath the arms.
Everybody had that little ring of dirt.
The armpits of the shirt was stiff.
Mm-hmm.
So they get away from George, and they come up on 3 women. Is that now? I thought this was where the movie was gonna go a little wild. I ain't gonna hold you. I was like,
brother, I was lost for a second because one, how did he hear them singing? Number one. Number two, when he heard this thing, how exactly do you know what it was? Cause I'm like, is somebody getting baptized again? That's what I thought.
Yeah, I thought they were doing it. I seen they was playing in that little.
Looking like swamp moraines.
They was playing in that nasty water, dipping it all in, pouring it on their face and their hair, and they. Oh,
Bro, you can't be sexy with a 3-piece pajama set.
no,
They had 3-piece pajamas.
they had.
I had a
on-
feeling we was getting to
They
this.
had on bloomers, and they was taking the water. They was taking the water.
It was nothing coming out. That's how thick and nasty that water was.
So
It was nothing coming out. That water was thick and nasty.
they was driving down the street, and Delmar was like, "Stop the car."
Stop the car.
How was your hearing that good in this particular moment? And then how suspicious, like how wrong does this look? It's 3 random women all singing the same song in unison over and over and over again,
Mhm.
dipping dirty clothes in the Aquafina
In
and
the
then
dirty water.
wringing out the water on top of their head.
But the water didn't come out.
The water did come out. It couldn't filter
That
through
was
the dirt.
so thick and nasty.
Then Buddy was like, "Shit, ain't you gonna introduce us?" He was like, "I don't know their names." I said, "You got a point."
Brother, they were taking baths full clothes. And them white clothes they had on was brown.
I'm about to say they weren't white. They was
I mean,
tan.
They were definitely on the beige side.
That was cream colored clothing that they had on.
And Buddy, I'm tired of calling this nigga George Clooney. What was this nigga's name?
Don't get me lying, man.
Because he was a talker. Everett was his name. Goddamn Everett, doing all this damn talking.
I don't know what song. I don't know what song they were singing, but
These girls did not blink. They did not flinch. They did not acknowledge any of the words that was coming out of their mouth.
I don't even know
They
what
just-
song was.
They just kept singing the song over and over and over again. And somehow they got this big ass barrel of drink.
And it felt like all the songs was the same.
And they was only giving the drink to Everett.
Yeah, I said that too. I was like, well, how is everybody knocked out? The only person that was drinking was old Buddy.
Was Everett.
Yeah. They're the only one drinking.
That big ass glass jug with the 3 X's on it.
That was that thing was made out of clay.
It just looked poison. It looked like poison.
And she kept like, "Hey, have some more."
My thing is, if I can't see in this bottle, I don't want it.
But I couldn't see in the water. You not giving me no drinking. You standing in that nasty water.
And I'm like, at what point did these boys really think they was just gonna run up on 3 random women at the lake, finna get some hoochie pat?
No.
Because they stink, first of all, because it smelled like the pond. I mean, the
I
lake.
know
river, and
that
everything.
water. They bloomers smelled like mildew.
Hey, it was shot. You ever seen water and then like you see like that rainbow looking ore that be on top of the water?
Exo grease. That's what they were blazing.
Brother, but they were basing the funk and the stank was
Mix it together. Yeah, it's body oil.
but it was buoyant, but it didn't mix. It
No,
just floated downstream, brother. That's
that is insane, brother. That water was so musty. It just looked. It had smoke on it.
That rainbow color oil that would be sitting right on top.
Hey, they were so straight. They messed up the ecosystem for the day.
They skin couldn't even exfoliate. The water just rinsed right off.
It was it was fish popping up and shit at the end of the room. At the end of the room. Ah,
Like, oh, I ain't going over there.
fish is popping up.
Like,
Don't know
nah,
what's going on. Fish don't know
like,
how they died.
hey, nah, that's how Tommy died. I'm gonna go this way.
Hey, what
Man,
they saying? Hey, what they saying? Nemo, they wasn't trying to go belly up.
they went belly up over there, boy. That water was mercy. You couldn't see the bottom.
Nigga, you could see.
You couldn't see the. Well, you can see the reflection of the sun. It was so dark. Sun was just sitting on top of it. You see the actual sun in the water. It was black.
So Everett was drunk.
They didn't even dry off.
Everett was drunk. I don't know what happened to Pete. His clothes were laying there.
In unison. Like his clothes was like laid out like he was sleeping.
Hey, you think the fish was like, hey, that's you?
Like, no, that's them 3 human girls over there.
Oh boy.
They getting that. They getting that. I didn't bathe water all up in their gills and shit.
It was so bad the fish called in from work. I ain't going today.
I'm swimming back upstream, man.
Yeah, I ain't going not today, cuz I ain't going today.
He said, "What the hell they did to Pete? I don't know where he at, but they left his heart and turned him to a horny toad."
Nah, Pete done got kidnapped.
Them girls was a setup, man.
That's like, all right, we out just chilling, brother. We see we ain't going in that water for one. So we got to change the scenario. That's like we see 3 Meg Stallions at the playground. We just like yeah, if it's 3 Meg Stallions, we caught. I'm caught. I ain't gonna lie. I'm probably gonna be the first one to go.
And then when you gain consciousness, it's somebody standing over you with a clipboard saying, "Hey, now that you're awake, I just wanted to ask you about your extended warranty because you know you ain't been answering none of our emails."
Hey, no, it's a dude talking about some. Hey, you know you got unpaid tolls. If you don't pay, if you don't click
Florida
this link,
shit.
if you don't click this link,
You gonna get arrested.
I said, but that's not even a toll here. That's in New Jersey. I've never been to New Jersey. Oh man.
Man, look, they took Pete, but they left his heart. Brother was shook. That man jumped. That man jumped face first in that water trying to grab that toe.
Ain't no way.
The boy looking at him like, this boy's stupid, man.
This boy is dumb.
The fish was like, yo, he just dried off. He gonna smell like that water.
Listen, even the goddamn toad trying to get out of the water. The toad trying to get out of the water.
I'm gonna go back to my regular house. This was
Now,
bad.
This is the 19-something.
I think it was the 30s. No,
1930s.
yeah, because he said if
Where?
Yeah, because he said if he go to jail, he gonna get out.
he'll be 87. So
and he'll be 87.
Where did they find a shoebox to put the frog in?
I have no questions. I checked out it multiple times in the movie, so
I dozed off in most of them.
So I just know they had the toad still, and that's when they went to go get something to eat. They ain't wash their hands. They ain't bathed, but they still walking around. I know the crotch part of they pants.
Oh, people definitely checking the movie.
Good boy. They
There's a lot of
went
chicken
to
going on.
they went to IHOP, you know what I'm saying? He like, hey man, let me get the steak. So John Goodman's character was sitting there. He was like, oh,
Oh, I hear money.
I hear money.
Every time I
That's
see
good.
John Goodman, I think Fred Flintstone.
He said, hey man, my name Marvin Sapp. I got a congregation over here. You know what I'm saying? We close the doors and we're gonna get our money,
Close the
but you know what I'm
doors.
saying?
I'm gonna teach you how to run
I'm gonna
that
teach you how
stand.
to
Man
run
said,
sales.
we can make money selling God's word.
I said, oh yeah, yeah.
Everything from Genesis to Revelations. There's money in this book.
Boy.
What?
Yep. Message.
Then say, hey, check this out, man. He basically was like, hey, fuck with me, bro. You know what I'm saying? We could talk about this offline
That's what he said.
at a remote location. Fuck with me.
You know how they get, hey man, hey, you like chains? Nah, brother, hold on that.
Brother, I cannot make this shit up. I promise you I cannot make this shit up. I went across the street to the dollar store early. Duke, I was on FaceTime with Duke.
Yeah.
I literally had a nigga walk up to me and say, hey, you fuck with clothes?
Hey, that nigga up there sound like Jody, cuz.
Hey man, you wear shirts?
Because even the cashier was trying so hard not to laugh. He was like, nigga, yeah, we fuck with clothes. Otherwise, we'd be walking around in mid naked.
Hey, Mo say, hey, how much the clothes go for? He say, for you? He get Mo with a deal for you.
He said
Nah, but you
one
get it
outfit.
130.
He said one outfit is $55, but I say you 3 of them for $140. You see the nigga
I'm
over
sorry?
here? He just pulled $140 out the ATM machine just now. He just shot with.
That's crazy.
But and that's fine. I don't knock the hustle because the clothes, it look like some shit that I wear. I ain't gonna hold you. But it's the way he leaned into it, saying, "Do you fuck with clothes?"
Hey, you drink water? I got this got these cases in the car.
Mo said, nah, I just wear clothes because I got to, cuz. I just wear clothes so I won't get fined.
you wear clothes is crazy.
That's like say you park at McDonald's, right? And you get out your car to go inside, and a nigga walk up to you and say, "Hey, you fuck with food?"
Where the police? Cause you about to go to jail.
Obviously, I fuck with food, nigga. I'm hungry.
Hey, did he ever text you?
What?
Did
Huh?
he text you?
No, he gave me his number. I never texted him.
Oh. He'll be back on
Brother,
the way.
I know a scam when I see one. So brother, we was in school, right? We was up in Tallahassee in this
You went to school?
hey, chill out. So we was up in Tallahassee or whatever. So I was at fam, and they had this thing where they were like taking people to churches and stuff like that. So I was like, all right, cool. So we go to this one church, bro, and they were like, hey, you know, anybody want to come up for prayer? So we're like, yeah, man, you know, we look at each other, yeah, we go up there. It was like, all right, turn around, welcome to the congregation. We like, say what now? So they take us in this back room where you got to fill out the little information sheets. Well, I was putting so much fake information on there. I ain't putting in. Well, my roommate was stupid. He put all his real information on there. I said, bro, I'm not playing with them games. And people came and got it.
I've been to a church one time. Them boys don't force me into a baptism.
I'm sorry?
Brother, if you go to a what's it called? Church of Christ, bro, they baptize you on the spot.
Nope.
Yeah, in Kojic churches.
Bro, they baptize you on the spot, bro.
Don't worry about it.
I just want to go home.
They bring the water to you.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, put your face out real quick.
They bring a bowl of ice
We
water.
have a bowl. Put your,
Mhm.
dunk your head in there.
They bring you a bowl of ice water.
They bring you a bottle of Saratoga.
They had a whole pool in the back of the pool pit, bro.
Nah.
Ready.
Hey, but check this out, Duke. When you go to get baptized, if he dunk you at 7:31, you're not coming back up till 7:34.
That's crazy.
Got you.
So Fred Flintstone, goddamn it, John Good, goddamn it, what's big,
John
big,
Good.
Big T,
Dan,
Big D.
big, hey, chill out, Big
Quick.
Dan,
Big hole, big worm. I'll give.
whatever this man name is, they out under a tree having a picnic, and this part pissed me off. This part pissed me off so bad because he got to the point he was like, "All right, man, let's cut this shit. I brought y'all boys out here so I can shake it out." This man is holding a twig that's about 5 feet long and probably 6 inches around.
That's the same
He
thing
was
he
like,
had with Flintstones.
Same one. So he was like, "I ain't gonna hold you. I brought y'all boys out here so I can give you this advanced tutorial."
He was.
And the other one just sitting
Everett
there,
sitting
like,
there holding the chicken wing like, "I don't understand why you doing this, brother."
Did you just hit me? Hey, did you?
And then he went over there and he sat there and watched him
Right.
wind up
Man,
from
clock
the-
back.
from the hip.
Bro, I thought it was gone, brother. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Oh yeah, I thought they was dead.
I mean, what he said his name was Everett. He hit him so hard, his corn started coming out his mouth.
And then
definitely
started running their pockets.
And then it was like, oh, here go the money right here. Open up that shoebox. So
And then he hand squashed it. Yo, this movie was crazy when it came down to like
Animal Cruise,
animals. Yo,
because cows and frogs ain't stand a chance.
he said, "Eh." There you go.
And
I don't even
Buddy
like
was
those.
just-
They give me warts.
Buddy didn't even care that he just caught a 2-piece by a damn 4x6. He looking at the frog thinking, "Damn, he done killed the homie."
That was the same bat that Barry Sanders was hitting all them home runs with.
He sure hit 2 of them. That's what he showed hit 2 of them.
I mean, cold. And smashed the toe. That's insane.
So Everett and Delmar managed to well, no, before that. So now the whole time they thinking Pete dead because this man done hand squashed the toad. Whole time
He threw that thing against that damn tree so hard.
Pete strung up in the woods taking lashes because they was like, "Hey, you too man, what was Buddy's name with the little circle of black shades?"
Oh, the Ku Klux Klan dude.
I don't know, but every time he pulled up, it
The
just
one
felt like
the one that was running for mayor.
No, the one with the dog. With the black shades. Dude like Roger Rabbit.
he just looked like death.
Mm-hmm.
Like every time he came around, something bad was gonna happen. Because when Pete was strung up taking lashes, Buddy with the black shades pulled up with his dog and was like, "Hey."
Oh, wasn't that like the what they call them people? The sheriff dude?
I think it was the sheriff.
He was the devil?
That was the devil?
Hey man, he said the devil looked white, the black dude.
I don't. The devil was not welcome here.
Yeah. You gotta call yourself the devil yourself?
This movie was stupid.
Anywho, he was like, "Hey man, we got your homeboy." No, he was like, "You two homeboys, man. They don't give a fuck about you. You know what I'm saying? They ain't try to come back to see where you was at. They just left you for dead, cuz. So either you give them up, tell us where they at, or we're gonna go ahead and take you out the game."
Bro, this movie is I don't know how
Bro,
people got through this movie.
bro, but when they did, they went to go see a movie. And I think it was Dale who was sitting in the theater. And he was like, "Hey, they set a trap for you." I told them about the treasure, you know, they said they set a trap for you. So they end up breaking him out of jail. And yeah, they break him out of jail. Then they come up on the little town or whatever, I think. And that's when he finds out that his girls will get performing.
Mhm.
And they going under a different name because it's like a something going on in the town. So they going under a different name. Yeah, do not seek the treasure or whatever. And that's because he done told everything.
Mhm.
Like, hey man, I told everything, man. I
Now,
spilled my guts.
if you remember, they was sitting on the back of that truck that they was hitchhiking on, and he was like, "Damn, man, we really lost Pete." And Everett was like, "Man, you know what? Maybe it was for the best. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it was for the best that he didn't make it for whatever reason."
Yeah, and they see Pete out there with the chain gang again. And I'm just like, if that's the
That was
same
fast.
people that he was with, how did the person on the horse not see them and look at their face and be like, "Hold up, we missing two white dudes. We got one
We
back.
missing. We got one back. We missing.
We got
two
one
white
back, but we missed two other white dudes. They look like y'all." But he ain't say nothing.
Mhm.
So that's when they get to town first, I think. Yeah, they get to town first, and that's before they get to the movies, before they get to Pete. And they get to town, and that's when you find out his girls are the little wavy girls or whatever their name was. He was like, "Little wavy girls. Hold up." So he's like, "Hey man, they're my babies." And they like, "Daddy, we thought you was dead. We thought you got
Because
hit." Mama
first it
said
was
you got
like,
hit by a truck.
"Dad, no, they ain't out there." He was like, "Shit, hell if I ain't."
Mama said you got hit by a train. What? Hit by no train? So
And she said you wasn't bona fide.
I don't know what that means.
If any woman
But
ever
it- but it-
I know, but anytime they
but-
said you wasn't bona fide, they stood on that.
But it sounded like, you know,
if
you
you tell me
weren't
I'm
hanging
not
the
bona
main tank.
fide, if you tell me I'm not bona fide, I'm fighting you. If a woman tell me I'm not bona fide, I'm going off. I'm swinging. You gotta
I
get
just
swung.
didn't understand what that meant. Your daddy got hit by a train. It's crazy. Like, that's not true. I'm standing right here. He's like,
Obviously,
she
I
like,
think
yeah, I'm about to get. He's like, I'm coming back to you, baby. He's like, man, shoot. She was like, I'm about to get married. Like, you about to get married? Who you about
She
to
was like,
marry?
yeah, because he bona fide.
You bona fide. You ain't bona fide. That's what the little girls kept saying. He said, man, daddy, you ain't bona fide. I don't know what to tell you, man. You got hit by a truck, a train, you ain't bona fide, man.
Then he
So
pull up and was like, "What's up, nigga?" He was like, "Shit, who was you?"
you is. You got my daughters out here calling you daddy and stuff. This my daddy house.
This is my daddy house.
This my daddy house. He was like, hey man, if you swing at me, we're gonna have to engage in fisticuffs. He swung hard 3 times and missed. And Buddy started piecing him up with the old school, put him up.
Put up your dukes.
I'm gonna tell you like this. If you hit somebody,
Both underhand.
that gotta hurt. It gotta hurt.
I mean, and also you deserve it. Cause how you fall for some shit like that? You
First of
That's
deserve
all,
it.
you swinging, you using all your swings.
like
You know what? You're
I feel
right.
like this is like Rock'em Sock'em Robot type shit.
Yeah, but it looked like it hurt.
Like this is uppercut city right
Yeah,
here.
your nose gonna get broke.
Every swing is upwards at a 45-degree angle.
Hmm.
And he was like, you can't. He was like, you can't something. My fiance. He was like, nigga, you can't marry my wife. The hell is you talking
Hmm.
about?
Yeah, cuz what you mean, cuz?
You feel me?
And she said you ain't bona fide, cuz.
You gonna tell me I ain't bona fide? Nigga.
Boy, pieced him up so bad, knocked him out.
Ugh.
He got kicked out the store. Got him up out of there.
Don't you
So
ever
But
he
come?
go.
he got thrown out for real.
He got thrown out.
That wasn't playing, brother. Because he landed hard.
Oh yeah, folded him up.
Like Fresh Prince type shit.
Folded him up. Then he goes to his homeboy. He like, man, these wouldn't be tripping, man. You know, can't trust these hoes. All right, man. It was sitting there. They said that he telling the whole story. Man, shoot, cuz she gonna try to tell me, shoot, I ain't bona fide, but you know, at my home, you know I'm bona fide. You know what I'm saying? I be tripping, you know what I'm saying, but I'm still bona fide out here. You know what I'm saying? I be doing my thing, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what she talking about. He
Type
like,
shit.
yeah.
Like,
For sure. Hey, let's watch this movie though. Doing all that talk. Let's watch this movie. So they're watching the movie, and next thing you know, the movie cut off. And then once again, this same jail dude that know these two white dudes is missing, roll in with all these black dudes and one white dude and don't arrest the two white dudes. It like, huh?
Don't trust it, cuz.
It wasn't like you could forget their faces. It was only three of them.
With 72 feet worth of change. I know the inventory is going all the way up.
All the way off. They are missing change from 3 years.
that was about 60 foot of chain.
And then this man out there yelling, "Don't seek the treasure. Don't seek the
not
treasure."
seek the treasure.
Man, who is he talking to?
I thought you was a toad.
We thought you was a
We thought you was a toad.
bro, and they talking loud, and the guard is right there.
That goes to tell you,
Obviously they know each other.
that goes to show you that the system is messed up. The system is not built.
I guarantee you, if it was two black dudes sitting there talking to two other black dudes or another black dude, they getting arrested. Because how do you know him? You got to be a
Oh,
criminal.
for sure. That's true right on, bro.
Do not seek the treasure.
So later on, they break him out of jail or whatever. And he tells them the whole story. He like, hey man, yeah, we gotta get that treasure, man. He like, hey, see what had happened was, right? Like, you remember like when we was laying there and y'all was like, hey man, I would love to get out of here, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I was like, oh shoot, like I know where some treasure at, like, so we can go get that treasure. And it's like it's a few days away. So we go get the treasure, we be good. But you know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't no treasure. I was talking about my wife.
Brother, did he say
He said I had 2 weeks left.
12? Did he say 12 or 2 weeks?
He said I had 2 weeks. He said
2 weeks.
2 weeks. He said
You big dummy.
he said I couldn't wait no 2 weeks. I mean, we were chained up together, you know what I'm saying? So I was like,
Well, I was gonna say
shoot.
he said too. He brought up the fact that they had to be gone by a certain date, so he couldn't wait the 2 weeks to do it.
Listen, listen. Hey, I believe in saving your marriage and stuff like that. But brother, if you tell me, all right,
Don't worry about it.
he ain't gonna be the only one hitting your wife because I'm gonna do it too.
Facts.
Yeah, I had 12 days.
We all deserve this.
Yeah, this is all of ours. She ours. we share her now.
Yeah, she belonged to the Soggy Bottom Boys, nigga.
Can
Can I ask a question though?
Bottom soggy, cuz.
Can I ask a question? This lady had 6 kids, 6 of them, and he was like, "What was her name?
Who?
The wife,
The one
Penny.
who told him. The one
Her
who
name
told him
Penny.
he was
No.
fine.
Whoever was named wife was. I think it was Penny.
Yeah, it was Penny.
So I don't know what Penny was packing, but it had to be something. Right?
Hey,
Cause she let out 6 of them things, and she still was like that bona fide dude was like, shit, hey, what's that? Cause
you know what? This is random, but I just want to point out that there was a character in this movie. In real life, his name is Ed Gale.
I'm sorry,
Ed Gale.
like Gail
He
King.
got a boy.
Ed Gale, if I'm looking at what I'm looking at correctly, was Howard the Duck.
I see it.
Ed Gale was in this movie. Guess what his character's name was in this movie?
Howard the Duck.
Little Man.
That was the little midget. I mean,
We haven't used this in a while, so I'm gonna go ahead and just go ahead and play this.
that was. Excuse me. Sorry about that. That was the little person. At the rally. That was the little person at the rally.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So they're walking in the woods after he tells them what his story was, and everybody's going off and they want to fight him and everything like that. And, they come up on singing, dancing Klan members.
Because what?
Yeah.
These niggas is out there dancing like the damn Temptations.
Listen,
They was spinning and clapping and two-stepping.
there's so many parts of this movie where it just got lost me. I was just like, nope. But they in the woods, and the Klan members are dancing, singing their lynching song, whatever it was about. I don't even know what the song was about.
They were like, oh shit, they got time.
And then the guys realize they got time. So they I can't believe this movie's still going. But they switch places with 3 of the flag carriers or whatever the case may be. I don't know what their ranking is, position is in the Ku Klux Klan. I don't pay no attention to it. But they walk up and they trying to tell Tommy, which he is yelling out loud, Tommy, we gonna save you. And I'm just like,
what? Hey, y'all be careful.
like, bro, you know they can hear you. Hey, Tommy, we gonna save you. Tommy, it's okay. And Tommy just smiling.
Hey, Tommy, got a plan.
We got a plan, Tommy. We got a plan. Just hold tight. We gonna get you out of this. You know we can hear you, right? And Tommy just sitting there.
Oh yeah, Fred Flintstone was on their ass.
Oh, Mr. Peoples, don't hurt me. I don't even know you, gentlemen.
I ain't
Man.
never harmed nobody.
I ain't never harmed nobody.
John Goodman was on their ass.
Yep. Somehow they get away. And
Well,
then
because
oh yeah, they take
one
the
of
flag. They take the flag and then they throw the flag up in the air, and then this man catch the flag mid-air.
the flag was coming down on him the same way them arrows was about to rain on Leonidas.
Mm-hmm. But he
And
caught
then
it.
he waits till the post is like right here and does one of these. Who did that in the movie? Who did that in the movie? Was it Scorpion King?
Brother, I don't.
Scorpion King with the rock, because when he shot the bow and arrow the first time, he anyway. So
Oh,
he
you
did
talking about
that.
the one dude? Okay, yeah, I know.
Yeah. So then they unclipped the burning cross and the cross fell down on him. And that's how they got him.
Yeah, for sure. They get away and then they go to whatever the little lounge is, and they hiding out there. And that's when you find out that the mayor dude that's running for mayor is the Grand Dragon of the Ku Klux Klan. And the Apple Bottom Boys, what their names is?
The Soggy Bottom Boys.
Okay, my bad. So that's wild. But the Soggy Bottom Boys get in the concert and then they drop their number one hit. Crowd start going crazy, like in the Kendrick Lamar and Drake beef. And then, you know, Drake get on the microphone talking about, I'm about to sue. And the crowd like, man, boo this man. Boo this man. They start throwing, I don't know. That dude, did he throw mashed potatoes at him? I don't know. It looked nasty. Whatever it was. Is you or is you ain't my constituency? And they wasn't. They threw mashed potatoes at this man. One dude walked up and threw something and missed. Like he walked up close range and missed. I was like, that's a waste. But then apparently some fire. I mean, I don't know who they was, but they came in and put that man on a log and took him outside. And I was like, oh, this is weird.
That's the last thing I seen.
You ain't missed too much more. So the Apple Bottom Boys get on there. I mean,
Who the hell is Apple Bottom Boys?
Apple Bottom jeans boots with the fur. But the Soggy Bottom Boys get on there and they perform their last concert. They hit song or whatever. And then
Everett wife was looking like, oh shit.
you bona fide. Oh, you bona fide. Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh, he was bona fide the whole time.
Mm-hmm. I ain't
Fake
even know you
beard
was
and
bona
all.
fide like that.
I didn't know you was bona fide, cuz. My bad.
I'm about to give you child number 7 and 8. That's
You
crazy.
feel me?
Yeah. So what was you saying?
He was bona fide.
He was bona fide, yeah. So he was bona fide.
I'm gonna pray for everybody who loves this movie, because I don't.
They definitely need prayer.
Yeah.
And they need to be baptized in that dirty water. They definitely need prayer.
Oh my
And some
God.
need to get up in their nose and their mouth too.
Yeah. And for you to be like, I like this movie. Okay.
They said they like the songs and everything, brother. I was like, oh, okay. I like some bad movies, but golly, but
And then we might as well go ahead and just jump to the last part. So
yeah,
they run
okay.
down on them. They got them all. They got the drop on them. They got them. They getting ready to execute them or whatever. And Everett was like, Everett started praying to the Lord. He said, Lord, if you get me out of this,
Me and the Apple Bottom Boys will never do this again.
I will not steer.
Who the fuck is the Apple Bottom Boys?
I will not steer Pete and Delmar wrong no more after this. Just help me. Just get me out of this. So then the camera pans over to the dog. The dog looks down, and it's water running down. First of all, I thought the dog was peeing.
I don't know what I thought. I thought
I
the house was bleeding or something. I don't know what the hell
I thought the microwave was ringing. But anyway, the dog looked down and seen the water. And then Everett looks up and sees the same water, like running down. And then he looks up, and the same flood that God sent to kill Moses' enemies.
Mm-hmm.
Like, brother, where did all this water come from at one time?
And it was stinking.
Oh, that water definitely was stink.
And the thing about it, it actually looked like water. It looked like regular water, but it probably did stink.
But the CGI on that water was crazy. That water was clearer than the water that they were bathing in. I tell you that much.
Because it wasn't real water.
No, could be.
Yeah, like I said, I didn't make it past the brother on the pole. That's when I ran out of time and patience. To be honest.
And then they had the slave black man. Why is it always the slave black man out there digging and singing songs? I just don't. Man, hey. Who picked this movie again, JJ?
Somebody who needs corrupt and baptism in the way.
JJ, I hope you got hands, because when I see
she got
you, Kiana,
they small too.
tag team. Y'all could be a tag team. I'm be a tag team by myself. I'm
Brother,
taking both of y'all.
You might can't do that, but they small, and I think the law states at like a certain size.
But together they're one person.
Mm,
Together they're one
true.
person.
Still probably average together. I don't know.
I mean, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Just letting you know. I'm picking them up and slamming them like Big Show.
Definitely could do it. It definitely could be done, bro.
Straight up.
I don't even remember how the movie ends, to be honest with you.
Brother, it goes off. Okay, it goes off.
I remember they all swam over to a coffin that was floating. And
he missed a ring because somebody had a ring, and then they were like, "Oh yeah, that ain't my ring," and I'm gonna count to 3. I don't know, brother. It's over. It's over. It end with a song. It got to end with a song. If it don't end with a song, I don't know. It probably end with another baptism in that dirty water. Brother, she was walking with all them kids tied to a string.
Just like her daddy. Daddy had a chain, kids got a string.
Daddy had a chain, kids got string. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Hey man, get a movie at 1.5, dog.
Yeah.
Get this movie at 1.5.
Yeah. I'm gonna give it a 1, bro.
I give it a 10 on the racist scale.
Yeah, I ain't like the old Negro spirituals.
You said a fun size tall person, yeah.
That's not a good thing.
What you get a movie, man? What you get a movie?
I get this movie 1.5 chains out of 5.
Ain't long enough.
Yeah.
Ain't long enough, bro. Ain't long enough. Yeah. This
I can remember seeing the trailers for this movie when it came out.
I don't.
But I never watched it. So
Yeah, me either.
Today was literally my first time watching it.
Mine's as well.
And then not to mention, I'm trying to watch it while I'm at work. I'm watching it in between customers and shit. So I don't know.
Nothing held my
viewership of this movie. It was this.
You know how when you updating your resume, right? And you got that one trash job that you don't even put on your resume.
Mhm.
Like this was the one George Clooney was like, don't worry about it.
I can tell you like this ain't his worst movie.
Is it his worst movie?
No, brother. Batman Forever. It's his worst movie. Yeah. Batman.
So
Or is it Batman and Robin? It might be Batman and Robin.
So if this got a 1.5,
Oh, Batman got a that's a 0.5. That might be a 0. That might
got
be.
Jesus Christ.
That movie, that's probably one of the worst superhero movies I've ever seen in my life. The Batsuit had nipples on it.
Nope. I can tell you what the worst superhero movie is of all time.
What?
Goddamn Black Superman.
I thought you were about to say Spaghetti Man.
The Spaghetti Man,
brother. I
he
forgot.
was a superhero, wouldn't he?
Bro, I forgot. What's up, Vahi? Brother, I forgot we reviewed those. I forgot that we reviewed those movies. Golly, boy, we've done some terrible movies. Jesus.
Let us not forget about Velocipaster.
I mean, but that was on purpose.
Spaghetti Man?
Spaghetti Man.
Spaghetti Man, cuz.
Spaghetti Man.
We reviewed shit that we had no business reviewing
at all. Like it shouldn't even been like a topic.
Oh my God, I got a headache, bro. I got a headache. I want to go home.
Yeah, Batman and Robin is the worst superhero movie I've seen. Ain't nothing Fahim, brother. We just reviewed some movie that's they love so dearly, and that's okay. And that's okay that y'all love this because
brother, can you spare a dime? But something.
Hey man, nah, because like I like some bad movies. I do.
Yeah, because I like Waterboy. I like Napoleon Dynamite.
Yeah, I like some bad movies. I think I would have been all right. Yeah, nipple suit Batman. Yeah, I think I would have been all right if it wasn't all that singing in this.
Where's my nipple suit? Old brother, can you spare a dime? Yeah.
Oh brother, can you spare a dime? They got a what's them dudes that be standing on the corner trying to save them papers? We wearing the bow ties. It's not the Nation of Islam.
The one to be passing the newspapers out at the traffic light.
Yeah. And they be about to fight you because you don't want to take it.
Is it the
I know what you're talking about, brother. They be because down here in Georgia, nigga, they be out there 103 degrees.
They be over there by do job.
Full suits on.
They be right there on 40.
They look like Ninja Turtles and shit.
Nah, brother, they be dressed. No, they be dressed in suits, full suits, in the sun, selling newspapers.
Oh,
are they the Israelites? What they?
Israelites look like superheroes. Israelites be looking like Ninja Turtles.
Okay, then are they the Nation of Islam then? I don't know, bro. I was in the middle. I was in the middle of a phone conversation. They were trying to give me a newspaper. I was like, nah. He was like, oh, brother, you don't care about your people?
Oh wow.
They just guilt tripped you.
Brother, I'm busy. I'm busy right now. I don't know. I don't like to read. Don't hand me nothing. I don't like people hand me stuff. That's my thing. I really don't like. If you meet me in public, don't hand me nothing. Like, cause I ain't gonna take it.
I don't like people to hand me stuff.
I don't know. That sounds like a personal problem.
It is. It is. They be forcing you to take it.
So it is a nation of Islam.
Okay, because I was just like, brother, like, why y'all like it? Yeah, because I was like, man, I'm on the phone. He was like, oh, you don't care about your people? I'm like,
They are more dedicated than the tax nigga with the Statue of Liberty costume flipping the sign.
They hit people in the face with them things. They don't even be caring. Shoot, I'm getting paid $22 an hour for this. You better leave me alone.
But yeah, one five me up, man. Fight me in the comments. 1-5 me up.
Next on the docket, we got it's a movie on Netflix about this lady that get her child kidnapped. Let me see if I can pull up the thing for it. And then on Tuesday, we doing my birthday movie, which is gonna be coming to America for the first time. Right here on Popcorn and Beer Podcast.
That's crazy. We never did that.
Yeah, we never did it, right? Crazy. The movie for this Sunday is this joint right here. One second. It is called Extra. It's not extra. I can't say nothing right now. Extra tutorial or something like that, brother. I don't know what. But this is the movie right here.
Gotta check it out.
Yeah, it was. I got to go back and finish the end because I fell asleep. I started watching it late night, but
Exterritorial? Is that what that says?
brother, I was trying to read what it said and I couldn't really understand it. At first, I thought it was extraterrestrial, but it's not.
Exterritorial.
Yeah. It's on Netflix. And you said, when are we gonna do your birthday? When are we doing your birthday movie? Is that what you said, Kiana? Yeah, I'm good with us doing the after party that Tuesday. I'm good with.
Yeah, go ahead and pack this shit up. Pack this shit up.
But yeah. So yeah, I don't know. But yeah, it's been another episode of the Popcorn and Beer Podcast. We do movies for y'all. You know, this was a tough one to get through, but you know, it's all love. We appreciate y'all. We appreciate y'all still throw the names of the movies in the comments. But this has been another episode of the Popcorn and Beer Podcast. I've been your host Rashad along with the crew.
Hey man, it's your boy Duke. Your favorite fat person. Everybody in this movie was stank.
Musty.
And last but not least, I am the King of Moe, aka You Ain't Bonafide. You ain't bona fide.
Make sure you join the Discord, and also make sure you go on the YouTube page and check out our other videos. Please, 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 please. I beg of you to drop some comments under the videos, like, share, all that good jazz. Tell your mom and them, share it with your friends, tell them to go put their opinions in it. And we'll see y'all right back here on Sunday. Brush your teeth. Don't be like these people out here. Brush your body. Use clean water.
For sure.
And if you go to get baptized and your white shirt come out brown, you're not clean. You still got the sins on you. Just gonna say that. Go. Peace.
You should have told us.
Before to cut everybody off.
Like that.
Bro, I told
Going on?
I'll fight. That's wild, bro.
Where are we coming up with these questions? Orgy going on? My man, he's a show.
She aged like cheese. Speak on it, brother. Speak on it.
Practically become proof point.
What we gotta do, Mika?
Push the goddamn button, man.